What is going on, everybody? Hopefully, you guys are off to a good start from Thursday Night Football. Today, we're discussing 5 buy low candidates that you could get in your fantasy football league. Before we get into the video, I do want to say we did hit 500 subscribers, so thank you all so much. On YouTube, we are doing a special giveaway. Yes, it is this thing right here. We're giving away an autographed Cowboys mini helmet, and the only way to enter is that you have to be subscribed. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and give a thumbs up if you're feeling generous today. Let's get right into it, y'all. Let's talk about Tony Pollard. We're coming off to back weeks where this guy has not performed to what people are expecting him to. But let's face it, they went up against the toughest defense in the league. I'm not biased, I promise you that. And it is tough for running backs to get going against the San Francisco 49ers. Before this, he was top 5 in red zone touches. He's also top 5 in touches from a running back. You want this guy, he gets the volume, and here pretty soon, he's going to start getting the production. He has a lot softer schedule going forward, so go check it out. And I'm not talking about the Eagles, okay? So before you Eagles fans come at me saying, oh, the Eagles are tough, I know they're tough, but I'm talking the rest of the season. Go out there, get yourself some Pollard for very cheap. Let's stick with the same team. Let's go ahead and talk about wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. You already seen that he is frustrated out there in Dallas. It's been back-to-back weeks where he's not producing like managers expect him to. This past week, he didn't get that many targets, and he didn't get the production people wanted. But again, he was going against these San Francisco 49ers, and it's kind of hard to score points whenever the opposing team is on the field 95% of the time offensively. So let's cut him a break. One thing's for certain, CeeDee Lamb is an elite player, especially for fantasy football. I do believe last year he finished as the wide receiver 6 for fantasy, so I am not hitting the panic button just yet. The only thing that you should be worried about when it comes to CeeDee Lamb is that he doesn't want to be in Dallas anymore. We saw a little teaser pic, I think, on his Instagram page where he took out Dallas, and now he put in an old picture when he was in college. I'm not freaking out just yet. Go out there, get CeeDee Lamb for cheap. Up next is another guy in a very similar situation. Let's talk about Chris Olave, wide receiver from the New Orleans Saints. Now, again, back-to-back weeks where he underperformed. 2 weeks ago, he had 1 target. Last week, he had four receptions. It is not impressive, but you know what? I am not hitting the panic button just yet. Just like on CeeDee Lamb, this guy is going to get rolling. He is the wide receiver 1. Derek Carr is dealing with an injury. He dealt with the injury 2 weeks ago. I felt like he should have sat out that game, but he did not. Last week, you could tell he's not 100% yet. And once the grease starts going in those grooves, man, this guy is going to go out there and produce some fantasy points. Go out there, buy him very low. I'm not saying break the bank on this guy, but if you have a chance to go get him for the cheap, go out there and go pick him up. Up next is one of my favorite players. Let's talk about Jonathan Taylor. We didn't listen last week, right? We're listening. They said they're going to be on a snap count. I was like, okay, he's going to get 30% of the touches back there. He got 10 snaps. I did not expect that. I know Zach Moss went off. He had himself a game, but I am not fooled. A team does not pay a running back $42 million. That's a lot of money. I just need one. But $42 million just to be the backup or to be sharing that backfield, I don't believe that whatsoever. Let's all not forget that Jonathan Taylor was the first overall fantasy football pick last year. So go out there. I know it's going to be kind of tough, but some people are still freaking out about Jonathan Taylor. If you're in that league, go out there, get him. I think he has great upside rest of the season. If you saw what Zach Moss did, you could just imagine what Jonathan Taylor would do. Moving forward, we got another running back. I want to talk about Aaron Jones from the Green Bay Packers. Now, a lot of fantasy managers, including myself, I got Aaron Jones in 2 of the many leagues that I am in, and he has just been riddled with injury. He's been missing games. We haven't seen him, and a lot of people are frustrated, and a lot of people are in those leagues need to win games. I need to win games now. This is the time to get him. He is on a bye week. I do believe when he comes back, he will be 100% healthy, and he will be scoring a lot of fantasy points, especially since I do believe that he will be heavily involved in the passing game to help Jordan Love's production go up. Now, if you're worried about AJ Dillon taking some of that production, don't worry. After his poor performance these past few weeks, I don't think that he'll cut into that production whatsoever. Go out there, go get Aaron Jones. Do whatever you can to go get this guy because pretty soon he's going to be a fantasy sweetheart. Those are the 5 players that I have for you guys. If you guys do like this show, please hit that thumbs up, or if it helped you out, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So if you haven't yet, hit that sub button. We are giving away this awesome autograph right there. You have the letter of authenticity inside the helmets. I know not everyone's a Cowboys fan, but this is something that will look really cool in your man cave. Or you could go out there and resell it. We're giving this out for free, you guys. Remember, just hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. Thank you all once again. And until next time, keep on grinding.